Welcome to Team 1350 Sprint 3 demo video conducted by Tin, Ian, Tao, Mehmet, Zoe, and Hadia. Our project consists of building a user-friendly Twitter data scraper using languages such as Python and React. In the previous sprint, we completed the user interface for the search tab, the filtering and sorting functions for the data scraped, and the ability to save data in various formats such as CSV and JSON. In this sprint, we focus on being able to view and customize different insights for the collected data, add functionality to stop an ongoing search, being able to delete unnecessary files, and reading data from multiple different file formats. For the first user story accomplished in this sprint, we wanted to allow users to customize immediate insights for the data in various charts.
The most important feature we implement in Sprint 3 is the Insight tab. With the tab, you can generate different analysis and summary based on the data you collect in the Search tab. Moreover, with this tab, you can customize the display, such as drag it around, and you can change the size of the analysis and graph table as well, based on your need. So everything in the tab is customized, and you can just turn it off if you don't want it anymore. The first insight we complete in this sprint is sentiment analysis, which will give you a detailed analysis of the tweet you collect.
To demonstrate this user story, I have scraped these files with different keywords: Ukraine, hate, and love. Now let's look at their sentiment for each of these files.
Select Sentiment Analysis from Insight type and click on Generate. Now let's take a look at the sentiment score for this file. The sentiment score is a number that ranges from -1 to 1, and the higher the number, the more positive the sentiment. This file has a sentiment score of 0.638, and this is indicated as a positive sentiment. And the other three metrics show the percentage of tweets that are positive, neutral, or negative. And we can see the count of these tweets on the bar graph. So neutral is 416 and positive is 274. With love being the keyword, it makes sense that these tweets have a positive sentiment score. Now let's take a look at tweets with hate as the keyword. These tweets have a negative sentiment score and is indicated by the red circle. Lastly, with Ukraine being the keyword, we can see that the sentiment is neutral, but it's slightly negative.
The next insight is influence score analysis, which gives us how influent a user is.
One of the insights available for a user to generate is the influence score, generated from the selected dataset in the directory window by navigating to the Insight tab and selecting influence score from the drop-down. This allows the user to see the relative impact of a particular subject or Twitter account on the website at large, providing a quick breakdown of average likes, replies, retweets, as well as an aggregate influence score calculated from the average of those figures.
Another feature for this sprint is the ability to cancel the search.
Previously, if a user initiated a search that they now deemed was unnecessary or was taking too long, they were unable to cancel that search. Now, mid-search, a user is able to hit this cancel button, which is transformed from the search button, and cancel their search, leaving only the partially saved dataset instead of continuing the search.
Next is the feature to delete the file we don't need anymore.
In order to better manage our local files, we have implemented the delete function to our application. So when we click on the file, which is currently at Elon Musk, and then click delete, the file will disappear.
The last one for this sprint is the feature to read data from multiple formats.
As you can see here, our sample search data was only read from .csv file in the previous sprint, but with our developments in this sprint, now we can read data from Excel notebooks, JSON files, and CSV files.
For sprint 4, we plan to complete other features such as hashtag insight, common time of tweet insight, frequency of tweet insight, and fix some small bugs. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.